to ISC7. This is week 4, Division D. We're gonna have a game between Robots, Grosses Baguettes versus TCAF Rangers. And I can see the RGB team is already locked, it seems. So yeah, we're gonna wait for TCAF to ready up as well. If someone is watching the first game of ESC, I'm gonna quickly go over the rules. We have 6 versus 6 league, only inner sphere mechs. Only 2 hero mechs are allowed per drop, no duplicates. And we also allow only 3 mechs of the same chassis between all 5 drops. So if you take a Vulcan in first drop, you can only take 2 more Vulcans in the other 4 drops that you have left. For the drop 1, we have V-Trick Station on this week. It's gonna be 250 tons maximum, 200 tons minimal. As you can see, TCAF is taking all the tonnage they can get. As for the drops 2 and 3, we have 400 tons maximum, 350 minimum, just so teams can't bring all the light mechs to quickly go and kill everybody, or just cap the points. And for the drops 4 and 5, we have 450 tons maximum and 400 tons minimum. Besides that, for each of these maps, we only 3 cap points are allowed. For V-Trick Station, it's gonna be Gamma, Sigma, and Theta. So I'm gonna show you the map real quick. This is River City. Okay, yep. Here we have V-Trick, so only Sigma, Theta, and Gamma are gonna be allowed. The top Kappa and bottom Epsilon are not allowed to be grabbed. Okay, I believe that's all of the rules. I'm gonna switch back to our lobby and start the game. Starting the match. The teams locked really fast. If someone doesn't know, we have a 5-minute delay. I'm gonna be checking the Twitch chat. But just keep in mind, if there's any technical difficulties, I'm just gonna see you message in 5 minutes. So, yeah, do let me know, but it'll take some time for me to notice. Okay, haven't been in MVO in a while, so gotta remember how everything is done here. I'm gonna wait for our guys to load in. We have a moment to observe the beautiful map. Okay, let's go to RGB team and let's see what they're bringing. Okay, we have 3 javelins for Pytech, Valkyrie, and Shadowcat with heavy machine guns, and 2 small expulses, epic in Trebuchet, Shadowhawk 2K for Palt 84, and Mr. T with SRMs and snub noses. And let's take a look at the CAF team. Cicada M with max shots, 2 of them actually. Vult has a Phoenix Hawk. Harry Dogbrain has a Phoenix Hawk as well with heavy machine guns and medic pulses. Tank in Firestarter. And the fight breaks out already. Okay, some UAVs are being shot. A lot of close range in here. Ooh, that's a push from TCAF team. They're trying to focus Palt, it seems. Kvo is taking heavy damage. Both legs are open already. And he loses a leg. gonna lose the second one. Epic goes down first at the same time with Quo. Okay, Pault is still alive. No legs are open yet. Chrysalius here in between all the enemies. Ooh, back is open for him. Harry Dogbrain goes down in the bottom. Valkyrie takes out him. Mr. T lost one leg already. Only left leg is left. Avideus gets a kill on Mr. T. Even we have 4 versus 4. Chrysalius is heavily damaged though from the back, so he still has some armor in the front. He's gonna shield it well. He can live for long. Pault has both legs open already. Chrysalius doesn't show his back, so everything is alright. We have a counter push from RGB team. Vult is being focused. They're trying to take down Chrysalius from the back, but Valkyrie doesn't manage to do it. Loses a leg from fall damage. It's gonna take him a while to get back up. Pault lost a leg as well. On the left leg is left. Okay, it seems... Okay, Tanked lost his leg as well. Vult doesn't have a leg. Seems pretty even, to be honest. Pault may go down here because this Cicada has some max shots. Give you a great pinpoint damage. And Avadeus gets a kill. Snipes Pault from afar. RGB is winning by cap points, but that's not gonna matter much, I believe. Okay, they're going for the push. Avideus drops down, and he is focused by all 3 members of RGB. Loses a leg already. Only right leg is left, and he goes down. He gets a kill on Shadowcat before that. Vult gets a kill on Pythik. Valkyrie is the only one left, and he only has 1 leg. He tried to shield it, but sadly didn't manage to win. Okay, so everyone in that CAF team... No, actually Chrysalius still has both of his legs. 23%, but only back is open. Guess that shows you really well that if you're going to push, if you're going to focus legs, don't focus the back armor, because it's gonna result in a mech like Chrysalius, which has a back armor blown off, but he's still going strong, still has both of his legs, still can fight, because yeah, it's really hard to finish off that mech. So yeah, you just better focus the legs. Okay, then we have a second to take a look at the decals. Chrysalius has nothing. That's what I like to do when everyone dies. You just have to grab some points. After everyone is dead, you can grab any points you want, so it doesn't matter. Have some Phoenix Hawk who died here in the Theta point. Okay, I'm gonna publish the stats. Let's take a look at the damage numbers. Okay, TCAF wins first drop. The most damage dealt by Vult in his Phoenix Hawk, 414. And he has 3 kills, same as Avideus. And Avideus is not going far with his damage numbers. Let's take a look. Pault has the most damage for the RGB team and 1 kill. Well done, it was a close match. And 1 point goes to the CAF team. We're not gonna switch the teams just yet. Just gonna switch them up to River City. Okay. We can see some Nanoil is coming to help the RGB team instead of someone else. Instead of Shadowcat, we have some changes in TCAF team as well, which is expected. Usually teams change the players in between drops, so that's totally fine. Give me a second, I'm gonna take a look at the chat. Okay, I can see everything is working fine. If there's any issues, let me know in the chat. I'm gonna read it. Also, let me know if the sound is okay. I changed my mic, so it might be different. Just made it a little bit quieter, so it's not too loud for you. Let me know if it's better now. Okay, and we have 5 minutes for RGB team to lock in, and we're gonna switch to the map strats for the time being. Not much I can say about the first drop. We basically had both teams just go to the center on the top and just do a small brawl. I believe RGB team grabbed Sigma and Theta, so they were playing a bit for caps, just in case the brawl would take too long and they would kill all the legs on enemies and would have to wait. They would have a chance to wait for their enemies to go for the caps, but that did not happen. We only had a brawl in the center, and that's pretty much it. We can switch to the River City. I believe it's gonna be a bit more interesting because we have more tonnage now. I'm gonna remind you the tonnage for this drop is 400 tons maximum, so we might expect some assaults in this drop. Okay, Gamma and Sigma are not allowed to be grabbed. Some of the options are just a quick push through the water, for example, or a quick push from the blue team, from team 1, through the top city into the Epsilon. Other options is to just try to grab Theta and Kappa, for example, for team 1, and just set up a hold on the Citadel, and yeah, just oversee the Theta, oversee the Kappa, and play for caps. Same thing can happen from team 2 side. If they grab Epsi and go for Theta with some light fast mech, they can just set up a hold here and they will have a good view over the Theta, and they can try to defend it from the top, or maybe even from this building here. Okay, I can see both teams are ready. Let's go. First drop was pretty intense. Let's see what we're gonna see in the second drop. You have some good players from both teams. I know that Avideos won the championship series 2024. It's actually a miracle they in Div D, but I believe the rest of the team is a bit more casual, I guess. Or it's just that ISC has a lot of great players, so that Div A, B, and C already packed with good playing guys. Okay, waiting for the teams to drop into the match. Waiting for them to load in. You can take a look at the beautiful burning River City. One of the oldest maps of the game. Okay, we have a hold code from TCAF team. I believe someone disconnected. So we're gonna wait a bit more after the mechs drop. We have more time to take a look at all the objects on this map. Everything that the map designers put in here. I remember there was a night version of this map where you had to use night vision or heat vision all the time. It was pretty interesting. Wouldn't say it's the best for competitive matches, but it was fun in quick play. Changed things once in a while. Okay, I believe that TCAF team didn't say anything about the hold being finished, but yeah, they moving. I believe they were holding for someone to load in. Everyone is moving, so it should be alright. Okay, we have Emil Thier in Mauler MX90 with 6 AC5s, charger for Vult, 4 large expulsors, another charger for Chrysalius, Avideus in the same Cicada, fire starter for tank, 8 small pulse lasers, and Osiris for Quo, SRMs, heavy machine guns, and small expulsors. Pretty brawly light pack. We have Vulcan from Pult here with snub noses and mug shots. Going for Theta, he might get caught here by the TCAF team. No, he sees the enemy, not going for Theta. Okay. Pytek in the same Vulcan. Let's take a look at the rest of the team. They are pushing the top city. We have Blackhawk, 2 Ultra AC5s for Epic, Charger, Yermets, binary lasers, same for Valkyrie, no, actually a bit different. We have an Atlas, oh yes, snub noses and SRMs. They gonna brawl, they gonna push into the enemy. And TCAF is already waiting for them. Let's see, push begins. Some focus on Atlas, not much. TCAF is doing good job of fighting. Okay, Atlas already lost a leg. Quo lost a leg as well. City open, Quo goes down. Mr. T goes down as well. Legs, both legs are destroyed. Chrysalius City is open, might go down soon. Yes, Valkyrie gets him. Okay. We have 5 versus 4. Tank is here doing some damage, trying to backstab someone. RGB has a time to cool down a little bit. TCAF doesn't have an option to run away anywhere. Emil lost a side torso. CT is... Ooh. And he dies really fast. Left torso is open for Charger as well. Vult is gonna go down soon. Yes, and he goes down. Avideus gets a kill on Epic. He's pretty fresh. Only 2 light mechs against 4 mechs of RGB team, but they pretty fast. Although right leg is open on Avideus. Bolt lost a leg, so he can't really chase Avideus. Pytek has both of his legs. If he manages to get a hit on Avideus' right leg, he might be a goner. Just needs to aim and get a shot, and it would be great. The rest of the RGB team is not really capable of fighting. They don't have legs, and the percentages on them are pretty low. Gonna take a look at them in a second once this chase ends. Pytek got some damage in his left leg. Avideus is trying to shot it. Okay, Pytek loses a leg from tank. Let's see. Okay, Pytek goes down. Avideus lost a leg as well. Palt here loses a leg as well. I thought he didn't have a leg. Okay. Maybe I made a mistake. Tank still has both of his legs. Ooh, Palt doesn't manage to get his legs, sadly. Let's take a look. Atlas on the left leg is left, and it's pretty damaged. And he's a brawl mech, so that's a problem. It's Charger. Ooh, left leg is really open for Valkyrie as well. It seems TCAF can really win this. A couple of shots in the leg. Even though that's 2 assaults against 2 mediums. I mean, 1 light and 1 medium. Avideus is shielding his leg really well, but he doesn't know that Atlas is behind him. He's alone here. Okay, he looks in this direction. He might get... No, he misses. He misses again. Oh, and he gets a kill on Nanoil. Oi oi oi. Avideus is alive. The left leg on Valkyrie is really red. It's like 1 or 2 shots away. He might get a kill from here. If only Nanoil would manage to get a kill, they would have had the chance. But now TCAF is winning with 2 points and only 1 assault alive, which is really damaged, but it's pretty slow, especially without a leg. Just TCAF can just don't fight and just grab the points, which is what they did already. And yeah, the game is gonna end in TCAF favor. Well done, well executed by the light pack of TCAF. It was a close game, even though he might still get a kill on both of them, but he really needs to shield his left leg. Like his, I don't know, life depends on it. It kinda does. Ooh, and he gets a kill on Avideus. Nice! He still has a chance, he still has a chance. The tide might change, because tank is has only small pulse laser, so it's like 200 meters maximum. And Valkyrie is pretty far. His left leg is open as well. The only problem is Valkyrie is coming in closer, he doesn't use his long range advantage. And tank can just run into him and get like a nice burn on the leg, and he's done. Okay. Let's take a look. Just a small burn on the left leg. He needs to choose the right leg. Yes. And he does it. Well done. It was a really close match. Well done by both teams. Let's take a look at the winner of this match. Tank in his fire starter. It was pretty close. I like this match. TCAF and RGB. Boss drops were already pretty close. Okay, let's see. Most damage done by Avideus in his Cicada. He took it twice already, so I believe in the next drop he won't be able to take it. Actually, maybe they took it twice in the first drop, so that might be it for Cicada. And Nanuil in his Atlas, 610 damage, just 5 below Avideus. Really well done. Really nice play by him in Atlas. He wasn't scared, he just went in, pushed, tanked, and basically won the brawl for their team. Sadly, it wasn't enough to win the whole drop. Okay, I'm gonna switch the teams. I'm gonna update the scoreboard. 2 points to TCAF. I'm gonna switch the teams in the overlay as well. I'm gonna repeat this map. I'm just gonna switch the players, and they can ready up for the next drop. Alright. Okay, everything is looking good. We are ready for the next drop, and we have a second to go over the map strats. Over the what happened. Guess happened just the thing that I was talking about. The RGB team just went in and pushed to the top city, while the TCAF team took a hold here in Epsilon, sending 2 lights to Theta trying to grab it, same as RGB. They saw each other, didn't trade a shot, and just went other ways back to their teams. That reminds me, I believe in World War I, where they didn't have any weapons on the first fighter planes. They only had pistols, and when the two planes met each other, they would just see each other and would just go, nah, I don't wanna fight this, and just go back. So that's pretty much what happened. We saw a nice push from RGB team. They were winning 4 alive mechs to 2 alive mechs after this brawl. But yeah, as you all saw, the light pack of TCAF managed to run away, grab Theta, grab Kappa, and deal with the light pack first here. So he basically divided the enemy team into 2 parts. First killed all the light mechs, and then finished off all the assaults. I wonder if same is gonna happen. I believe not. from what I see from the first River City, that CAF team is prepared mostly to either mid the push or to basically trade. So my bet is they gonna take Kappa and they gonna go to Data, try to take it, or just set up hold on the Citadel, maybe even here if the enemy is in the top city here, and just stay here, shoot through the water, try to wither down the enemy, and then maybe push in and finish them off. Okay, you can see that Team 1 is already locked. I believe just a couple of seconds, and Team 2 is gonna be locked as well. I'm gonna take a second to drink some water, and we will continue. And Team 2 is locked as well, just as I said. And let's go into the drop 3 of today's match. I really like that teams are prepared, they're locking in fast, they wanna get into the action, kill each other, and yeah, go home by winning or looting. Alright. That's the Citadel I was talking about. If someone doesn't play Mech Warrior Online and stumbled upon the stream by some miracle, that's the Citadel, and that's the top city that we saw the brawl in a previous drop. This is also a good position for Team 2 from this side, because you can put some assaults on here and you can pretty much see the whole map from here. At least scout it, or maybe come in closer and shoot from here into the Citadel. So far we have the great game. No stumps, nothing like that. Yeah, close matches. I didn't take a look at the tonnage numbers, to be honest, so I believe both teams just took the maximum allowed. Okay, I can see in the chat Unova said that they already used all of the cicadas, so we will see Avideos playing something else this drop. Okay, I'm gonna go to the TCAF team and we'll see what they bringing. Okay, we have Quo in Raven for X. Snub noses and max shots on Raven. Whoa! That's the first time I see this build. Flea 8 max shots. That's this build we saw already in competitive series last year. Mauler once again for Vult. Battlemaster 2 binaries and 6 year mets. Yeah, it looks like a trade. Another Battlemaster for Avideos. And Longbow Overcharge for Emil. Small lasers, year mets, binary lasers. Yeah, he has a bit of everything. And we already have Valkyrie in Flea going to Theta. Seems RGB are playing for caps every drop. They gonna get a nice little early advantage of having Theta if they can actually oversee it and hold it. Okay, who we have here? Shadowcat in Trebuchet at 5J. Yermets binary lasers, Blackjack, Yer PPC small lasers, Popalt, Stalker 5S 6 year largest, great build for long range trading, binary lasers and Marauder 2 for epic, and another Marauder for Nanoil with Yer PPCs and Gauss rifles. Okay, so RGB are planning to play a long trade from afar from top city. Shadowcat already got some damage in the back. TCAF might have a chance to kill him really fast. Okay, some lights are coming in closer to Theta. TCAF is going to grab Sigma as well. Sorry, my bad. Sigma is not allowed as a cap point. They're not gonna grab it. They're just gonna push the enemy from here. They're doing a pretty good job of damaging the medium max, the light pack of RGB. Shadowcat in his trebuchet is already damaged, and he goes down, yeah. Quo gets a kill, he was XL. So, side torso destruction, and he's done. Okay, it's 5 versus 6, a lot of UAVs already from both teams. Long range mechs are not really able to shoot through these buildings. Cav did a really good job of going, taking a route that will save them from this long range, and they will have more firepower in the brawl. Palt might get some shots in the back, yeah, and he does. Tank is just kind of pestering the enemy, taunting them. Okay, everything goes to a stale. RGB are still winning by caps, so if they can just wait, they might win this. Left torso is open for Mr. T already though. He might lose it. Bolt lost his arm, and he goes down. Side torso destruction from the back as well. Ooh. Stalker is really damaged. He might go down soon. Yeah, side torso is lost. Quo loses a leg. Valkyrie is gonna get a kill on him, yes, and he does. Tank is trying to get a back shot on Epic. Yeah, but CT is already open from the front as well. Epic gets a, Epic goes down by Emil. Yeah, Avidos gets a kill on Mr. T. Valkyrie is lagged. No, that might be a stomp, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, only one mech left. A fresh mech, but that wouldn't matter. He's pretty much long range, and it's already too close of a distance for TCAF. They're recapping Epsi. Will probably surround the Nanoil from all the sides. Let's take a look. Chrysalius side torso is open. Not much damage. Emil might go down because CT is open. Avideus CT almost open. Vult pretty much fresh, on the side torso is open, but he's not gonna die from that. And Flea is fresh and alive. Yeah, and Nanul is in the bottom part now. Might get a kill. Ooh, yes, gets a kill on Emil. Might get a headshot on someone. 2 ERPPCs, 2 Gauss rifles. No, and he was XL as well. Oh no. Yeah, well, that was a nice push from the TCAF team. I believe they just kinda outplayed the RGB. RGB expected some trade, which they would have won, but yeah, against this kinda push, it's not gonna work that well. Okay, Emil did the most damage, 765, tanked everything, and really nicely done by him. For the RGB team, we have Nanuil with 495 damage in his Marauder and 1 kill. Nicely done. Nicely done by the TCAF team. I don't know how they managed to do it. I believe they just scouted with the lights that were next to Gamma Point. Yeah, they didn't go for Theta. They just scouted and saw that enemies are not pushing in, so they had to push. Okay, we're gonna switch to the next map, and the next map is gonna be Lutien, the newest map in MechWarrior Online. I Haven't seen any matches on it yet. Let me quickly check if it was played in ISC before. If not, that might be the first cast of Luthien. Yeah, it was played in on previous week, so then it might have been some casts on this map. But for me, it's gonna be the first time. We're gonna see with all of you how it can play out. We have 3-0 so far. First two drops were pretty close, but third drop was a bit of a stomp. Not to say that RGB played it poorly. I believe they did everything they could, just that overall their deck was not prepared for a push like that. So they just basically lost the rock paper scissors game, and that's pretty much it. Okay, for Luthien, the team 1 is gonna be TCAF for this drop. Team 2 is gonna be RGB. 450 tons maximum. And Kappa and Epsilon are not allowed to be grabbed. If you do grab them, you have to kill all the enemy mechs before recapping I mean, you have to kill all the other mechs and achieve the resource victory if you wanna win after you grab Kappa or Epsilon on this map. This map reminds me Halo or some other old, really old shooter, which is, I guess, good part of it. Gives me some nostalgia. But yeah, we have Gamma, Theta, Sigma. Kinda looks like some Dota map or League of Legends. We have 3 lanes here that can be used by both teams. Basically, left, middle, and right lane. Honestly, don't have an idea of what can be played here, so we're not gonna go over a lot of strats here. I see there's some bridge here, so I believe you can put some mechs from this side here, so you can overlook Theta and overlook Gamma from team 2 side, or you can just try to take hold of this whole area, because why not? You have some mountains here, mountains here, mountains here, mountains here. You can just, if you manage to push it, you can get a good hold and oversee two points. Sigma seems too far away from anything, so it's too far away from Theta, and I believe this is a low ground, so I don't expect teams to go there. I believe all the action is gonna be next to Theta, of course, and maybe closer to Gamma, somewhere here in this area, but we'll see. We have 2 drops here. We're gonna switch the sides, and we're gonna see what teams bring. I believe you can put some mech here with some long range. It can oversee the whole this whole area, maybe even Gamma a little bit. Just kinda hard for me to understand what the good positions are, because I'm not really sure what is a high ground and what is a low ground here. But yeah, while we wait for our teams to lock in, I'm gonna switch back to the lobby, so you can watch in real time as they preparing. You will have to invite these guys yourself. He's in your team. I'm not the one inviting him. Yeah, this Division D should be a place for more chill guys, but we have IC admins who work out who's gonna go where, so yeah. They were choosing if it's fine for these guys to be in this division, and if they decided that it's fine, then we're gonna stick with it. Can't really change it. in the middle of the tournament. If it was a mistake, it will be fixed later, but yeah. I can actually tell you how it's looking for Division D right now. And give me a second. Sorry, I was not prepared for this, but now I am. As you can see, Division D, we have in the top TCAF, RGB and Aces Wild. They all won 2 games and lost 1 game. They all have 2 points. Aces Wild, I believe, have the most points. They lost the game against RGB 2-3. They won 3-2 against IRE and won 4-1 against TCAF. So TCAF is not the team that can't be killed, just that they prepared a good strats. 2 drops were pretty close and it's a fine match overall. Okay, you can see team 1 is locked, team 2 is locked as well. Gonna hide this, go back to the lobby and drop into the drop 4. Let's go. Okay, and we have a moment to take a look at the beautiful LUTN map. That's the data point. I don't know, it does remind me of some old retro shooters like Halo or maybe Unreal Tournament. I don't know why, it just kind of feels like it. There's a city here on the hills as well, which is interesting. I never actually noticed it. Some I don't even know what this is. Radio tower or something? More looks like a... I forgot the name of it. Lighthouse, yeah. Some bridges. Some small villa apartment. With probably high rent. But if it's in the middle of the fight, the rent might go down. Okay, we have RGB team here, Pytech in Osiris, Snubnoses, Magshots, Epic in Phoenix 7S, Small Lasers and Snubnoses, classic build. We have Annihilator for Mr. T, ERPPCs, AC2s, Valkyrie in Stalker with rocket launchers, nice. Bullshark for Palt 84 with AC5s and light PPCs, and Banshee for Nanoil. Let's take a look at the TCAF team. Tank is going for the Sigma Cup in Firestarter, close range. Another Raven for Quo. Longbow Overcharge for Emil. Bullshark as well for Vult. It's gonna be more long range trading, it seems. Actually 3 Bullsharks for TCAF team. Everyone with AC10s and light PPCs, besides the Vult's Bullshark. Some shots already incoming. Who's that? Who's trading? Mr. T and his Annihilator. Ooh, doing a really nice job of trading. Okay, it seems I was wrong. Everyone was going to Sigma to trade next to Sigma. Someone lost something already? Okay. Nanuil? Was it you? Yeah, he was an arm. Some long range trading. I can't really be here and there at the same time. We have Quo here trying to do some damage from the side. He's being noticed by RGB team. Seems TCAF are doing. They're just going back a little, waiting the RGB team into them, waiting for them to push in, to open up, so they can trade more easily. Chrysalius, right torso almost open, everything else not so much. RGB team is pretty much fresh as well. They probably won't be able to grab Sigma right now, but there might be a fight here between Tank and Pytek. No, Osiris goes back, doesn't want to take that fight. Yeah, he probably loses this fight against Firestarter. With Snub-Nose PPC, not the best weapon you can have. But he goes to try to kill Raven. Raven has one more Snub-Nose, and he gets a good shot on the left torso. Let's take a look. Oh, yo, yo. Here's the push happening. Oh, Valkyrie goes down. Avideus gets a kill on him. Nanuil is pretty open. Side torso left gets a kill on Nanuil. Emil might go down. Yeah, Emil goes down. Palt gets a kill on him and dies right after that. Oi, 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 oi. Mr. T, no, you need to go back now. The rest of your team is already dead. Yeah, he's gonna get pretty much killed by everyone here. Focused by all 3 mechs. Tank destroys Pytek. Chrysalius gets a kill on Mr. T. There was too many of them, and only Epic is alive. Yeah, and he goes down in the side torso. The last survivor. With horns. Hey. Oh yeah, get under the map. Okay. Mr. T was a bit too far away from his team. They did some nice damage. Okay, let's take a look at CAF. Wool did the most damage, 737, but we won't see Bull Shark in the next drop, as it was, they took all 3. Okay, and for the RGB team, Palt did the most damage, and got the only kill in his team, 749, the most damage in the whole match. I'd say it was pretty close, because all the assault mechs from TCAF team were heavily damaged. It's just that Mr. T was a bit too far away from his team. If he managed to get, if he managed to fight 1v1 against all of them, he would probably won, or it would have been a much closer fight, but he went in 1 against 3, so there was no chance. Okay, we swapping the teams. Okay, swap is done. Okay, I can see in the chat TechVis air traffic control tower. That could be it. I'd put my money on Lighthouse though, because there's no like airstrips or airfields or anything, so maybe I just didn't find it on the map, but we'll have a chance for that. Okay, teams are swapped. I don't have anything else to do. We can go back to the strats. Maybe I'll tell you something new. So yeah, my prediction that teams are gonna be fighting in this area was completely wrong. I guess these triangles are more interesting to teams. Better spots to fight in. At least from team 1, that was a pretty good spot, because it can only show you top part of the mech and just go back and try to trade this way. But yeah, that was pretty much everything that happened. RGB just went in and tried to push, lost the trade, and that was the end of it. We're gonna continue our map tour in a second, in the second drop. while we're gonna be waiting for the guys to load in. We still have the half of the map to look at. And also, if you're gonna be staying, if you wanted to see more Mech Warrior Online action, I'm gonna be casting in about an hour and 10 minutes another match of today, Div D as well. I'm gonna have Naf against Irie. They both won one of the games and lost two of their games, so it should be a close fight as well. So yeah, I encourage you to, after we done with it, just go drink something, grab some food, and come back in 21 UTC. Yeah, and we will continue with the mech action. We can go back to the lobby so you can look at the players. Maybe by you looking at them, they will ready up faster, even though there's a delay. And I'm gonna find you some best dead jokes while we're waiting for guys to ready up. Okay, I need a second. Okay, no, I wanted to find some drums, but we can do it without it. I put my old car in reverse and thought, wow, this really takes me back. But it's okay. I told my mom I'd call her later, but she said she prefers mom. Yeah, true story. Why did the spider go to school? He wanted to be a web designer. Badums. Alright, that's enough cringe for today. I just don't really know what to do else while we're waiting for teams to lock in. I'm gonna read the chat. Okay, team 1 is locked, team 2 is almost locked as well. Okay, not much in the chat. Sorry that I brought up the talk about the divisions. That's kind of theme that can be talked about for eternity, I guess. You can never... it's never possible to make ideal balance, maybe only in Marvel movies. Thanos tried to do that and he killed half of the population, so yeah, probably not gonna happen in our little game. Okay, teams are ready. I'm gonna wait for the log from team 2. And I also need to switch. Yes. Now it should be correct. Okay, team 2 is locked. Let's go. Okay, just listen to some music, chill out, and get ready for some mech action in the last drop of ISC7 TCAF versus RGB. Okay, we have a map tour to complete. We have some train tracks here that are no longer used, which is interesting. Might give some history, or maybe someone just reused them. Another house in here, okay. A nice villa next to the sea. Looking good. Okay, we have some more buildings on this side. Good. Okay, some high-rise buildings actually. Too modern for this kind of neighborhood, I'd say. Some... Okay, we have helicopter pattern here. Some... Is it orbital cannon or something? Looks like it. Or maybe some generator. Okay. A bit of water in here. Some more buildings. And we can go back to our teams. Okay. Who we have here? Nanul in Banshee. Bullshark for Mr. T. Pult. AC5 slide PPCs. Stalker for Valkyrie with rocket launchers. I have to take a closer look at Valkyrie. I want to see him fire these rocket launchers. Osiris for Pytech. And Phoenix Hawk for Epic. Okay. We have one mech going to Gamma for TCAF team. Quo in his Raven in here. Snub noses. Is it the third time or first time he takes this mech? Can he? Did someone count? Okay. Overcharge for Avideus. Annihilator. 3 Annihilators for Emil, Chrysalius and Vult. Looking good. Vult is looking good. Noise. Okay, and Quo is going for Theta. Who we have on Gamma? Tank in his Flea. Okay, cool. Please someone count the mechs. I haven't been counting them. Is everything by the rules? They used the same chassis 3 times, not more. Boss teams, I mean. Seems like there was a lot of the same mechs. A lot of Fleas, a lot of Ravens. Okay, we have some movement from RGB team here. They coming in closer to Theta. They actually have a good vantage point in here. Epic sees that calf movement to the other mountain. That's gonna be a trade here next to Theta, I believe. Yeah. And calf team is already set up. It's not really nice time for RGB to go in here. Okay, they moving in back. Now would be the good time to try to jump Avideus, I guess. Because 2 Annihilators are far back. Behind the mountain. Maybe some light pack action. Yeah, okay, we have a drop on Quo. Right leg is almost open, but not much is happening. Okay. Nanul is gonna lose his arm again. Okay. Ooh, some now nice focus on Avideus. 80% already. Valkyrie is getting focused as well. Side torso is almost open. Yeah, he lost the side torso from airstrike. I mean, from artillery strike. Yeah, he gets a lot of damage. Wow. He lost one of his rocket launchers. Sadly, Nanu is getting some hits as well. Right torso is open. Seems RGB is lacking a bit of focus right now. If they manage to go from these sides at the same time, try to focus the enemies, that would have been better, but yeah, that's something that you need to actually, like, you need to specifically train it, and even the best of the best struggle with it. It takes a lot of practice in the team to actually do that, to count it down, so everyone goes in the open at the same time, so you can actually trade. Vult is being out-traded here though. Emil gets a kill on Nanul. I missed that. We're gonna go back to him in a second. Just wanna see how he died. Was it a side torso kill? Is he XL? No, it was a CT, okay. Mr. T gets a kill on Vult, okay. That was a CT kill for sure, yeah. Center torso destroyed. Chrysalius is getting a lot of hits. Right torso is open. Mr. T lost a side torso, but otherwise he is fresh. Quo gets a kill on Valkyrie. I don't even know where. Probably on the right side. Oh, okay. Stalker died in the middle. Emil lost some. No. Just sparks. So he lost something. Emil gets a kill on Pult. Really nicely done by Emil. He plays really well today. Chrysalius actually manages to get a kill on Mr. T. Took out both of his torsos, and Avideus gets a kill on Epic. The fight was happening everywhere on the map. I really like this this camo on Raven. Okay, and it's a 5-0 to TCAF. A lot of games were close games, so it was pretty good. Emil did the most damage. I believe he did the most damage in 4 out of 5 drops. For TCAF team, 731 and 681 for Mr. T in Bull Shark. I'm gonna update the score. I can see some people asking for more cringe dead jokes. Okay, I'm gonna give you some more cringe dead jokes. We have an hour until the proper pronunciation is Irie. Okay, I believe I said it like that, but I'll try to fix it. No worries. Okay, so congratulations on your win, TCAF, Chicken of Rangers. It was a nice game, nice match. GG's to both teams. And thank you to you viewers. I'm gonna give you one more dead jokes, the joke, and we're gonna finish today's stream. And the next stream is gonna be in an hour, so please come back here to MVO Leagues 2. I'm gonna be casting one more match with this using good music and some cringe dead jokes. What's a witch's favorite subject in school? Spelling. Badums. Okay, it was nice seeing everyone. I'm really happy that you managed to join us today at this beautiful match. And I hope to see you again in an hour. See ya, and bye bye, and good luck.